Good evening YouTube and welcome back to my channel. So tonight's video is going to be slightly different to usual because I'm not going to be riding myself. However, I am going to be showcasing your best riding clips. I'm going to be showcasing your biggest crashes and I'm also going to be answering your questions. Before we get things started, I would just like to say thank you to every single one of you that's taking the time out to be a part of this video. It's my way of saying thank you to you guys for following and watching my videos. If you would like a chance to be featured in videos similar to this in the future, all you have to do is go over to my Instagram page, give it a follow, and I will post when I'm going to do a video similar to this one, and keep your fingers crossed that I select your clips. Without further ado, the first section we're going to come to is the crash section, and we're going to kickstart things with an absolutely massive nosedive from Ryan CN_19. I really hope he's okay after this because this is really brutal. Fingers crossed he's back on his bike and he didn't get injured after that. This bone log looks really long, it's quite a big gap, but this guy got the speed completely wrong and went too far, he overjumped it, come away with needing 12 stitches in his jaw and a broken foot. So I'm sending out some healing vibes to him, but for now, let's let the crash do the talking.
Oh my god!
The next clip is from Owen Rick MTB, and the message he put to the clip was, "I've got a decent crash," with the hands up emoji. Let's hope that Owen was okay after that because that was a massive slam. The next clip is from El Ludu and he is trying the Running Man, which was made by Sam Pilgrim, and this is how it's supposed to be done. Wait, not that one, like this. As you can see, a perfectly executed Running Man. This is how El Ludu's attempt ended up. The next crash is from Cedric Krogman and he is riding a mega ramp at Fees, and I've actually ridden this ramp and it's absolutely massive, it's terrifying. I hope that you're okay. I think he said he got a broken collarbone and was out for 4 weeks, so he got away quite lucky actually because that could have been a lot worse. The next crash is from Ryan Chorley and he's riding the big line at Lymington, and once again it's a massive nosedive.
Oh! Fuck!
In this next clip, Elliot Henderson is shredding what looks to be quite a fun track, but then he's tried to manual across like an on-off feature and the worst thing's happened, he's dropped his front wheel before the end. After he sent the clip, I replied asking if he was okay, and he told me that he was, and he actually went back and done it again and he landed it. He got redemption on it, so check it out. That's really sick, so keep shredding, Elliot. The next one is from Jacob Murray and he sent me 2 crash clips.
Oh shit! Shit! Bullshit!
That's it for crashes in this video, and I hope that every single one of you that crashed in this video is okay and you're back on your bikes 100% and you're shredding. That moves us nicely on to the next section, which is questions and answers. The first question is from Daniel Lebhertz and he has asked me, when did you start dirt jumping and what was your first bike? Well, I actually rode the whole time I was growing up. I just didn't take it that serious because my family was into bikes, so we'd always go on family bike rides and ride down hills and do little jumps, but I wasn't overly interested in it until I was about 13 to 14 years old, so 2007, and my first bike was a Kona Scrap 2007 in blue, and it was absolutely massive. It was miles too big for me. The next question is from Scott House MTB and he has asked me, what was your first trick? That would have to be a wheelie or a tabletop. Like I say, my first bike was absolutely massive. It was way too big for me, so it wouldn't have been anything too impressive because I couldn't really move the bike. I think the bike actually had more control over me than I had of it. Question number 3, and it's from Anti Manine, and he has asked me, what was the first thing you learnt on MTB that boosted your progression? This is quite a difficult one to answer because there's quite a lot of things that have helped boost my progression over the years, but there's 3 key ones that I'm going to point out. The first one would have to be learning to do big bunny hops, because this unlocks a lot of different things. You can start doing bunny hop bar spins, bunny hop 360s, and just jumping onto or over bigger gaps or ledges. The next one would be doing big jumps, because it just makes you stoked and gives you confidence, and you've got a lot more airtime, so you can start putting tricks in easily. And the final one would have to be doing 360s and backflips, because at that point you feel really stoked because you can do good tricks, and also they're 2 tricks that you can vary. You know, once you can backflip, you can learn a backflip no-hander. So they are the things that have boosted my progression. The next question is, what kept me in MTB before I went pro, before sponsors and before everything? Well, that's really simple to answer, because it's the same things that keep me in it now. I love it, it's my passion, it's my hobby, it's what I enjoy doing most, and it keeps me out of trouble. This question from Anthony is a really horrible one, and he's asked me if I could only keep one of my bikes, what would it be? That's really difficult because I really enjoy riding all 3 of them. But if I had to choose one, it would be the jump bike, because that's my roots, it's what I grew up riding, and deep down it is what I enjoy riding the most still. This next question was quite frequently asked. How old was I when I learnt to backflip? And in actual fact, it took me a while to learn backflips because I didn't have a foam pit that accessible. However, I think I was about 17 or 18 years old, and I've actually got the clip of the first flip that I done to the resi, so check it out. The next question is from Phoenix Matt, and he said, I suck at trials, what is the best way to start? Well, this applies to all types of riding. It doesn't matter how good you are, as long as you enjoy what you're doing, then you're going to get stoked, you're going to get that buzz, and then because you've got that buzz, you're going to do it more, which means you'll improve. This was quite a frequently asked one. What is my scariest trick? And that's easily front flip no-handers and 720s. Erin MM2003 has asked me, will I ever see you at Chicksands with Sam Pilgrim? Well, I hope so. We do go there occasionally, so if we're there, come over, say hello, and we'll have a little session. John V Gunteen said, am I riding Rocket Air next year? I would really like to hope so. However, it's done on a ranking system, and it's a gold event, so it's quite hard to qualify for, and I haven't done that many events since then, so my points are going to be really bad and I might not even be in, but I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that I get invited, because that's my absolute favourite event of the year and I would love to be there. That's it for the questions and answers section, which is a shame because I really enjoy answering your questions. Anyway, we're going to finish on a positive note, and I'm going to be playing your best riding clips, starting with Patrick Hewitt, who is riding what looks to be the most insane set of trails. Just check this out, man, it's so sick. What I would do for a session air right now, it looks insane. The next clip is from one of my friends, Tom Eisted, who's absolutely killing it. He's only just outside the Diamond Series on the World Tour at the moment as well, so fingers crossed we'll see him at Crankworks next year. Anyway, he sent me some clips of him practicing on a little mulch jump down in Cornwall, so check it out.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. 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 Look inside of my soul and you can find gold and maybe get rich. Look inside of your soul and you can find out it never hit this. I can feel the changes. I can feel a new life. I always knew life can be dangerous. I can say that I like a challenge and you to me is painless. You don't know what pain is. How can I paint this?
In this next clip we're going to a contest where Reynolds MTB looks like he's flipped this big jump for the first time, judging by his reactions, so I'm really stoked for you, buddy. Keep shredding. I'm stoked on this next clip because Thomas FRTR looks like he is practicing his mini flips, and I love mini flips. Unfortunately, that's all we got time for. That is the end of the video. Please do let me know in the comments below what you thought of this video. It's it's slightly different to what I'd usually make, so if you didn't think it was cool, let me know and I won't bother making anything like this again. However, if you did like it, I've got so many questions and clips that I didn't answer or use, so there's plenty of opportunity there for future videos similar to this one. Tomorrow I'm going to get the trials bike out, as I've not been on it for a while, so I will hopefully see you in that video.